Okay, welcome back to the 14th Amendment, the Civil Rights Act of 1866, where we're going to learn, we're going to study, we're going to comprehend what the Constitution says about American descendants of chattel slaves, the black citizens, you and me. Yay, ADOS, American Descendants of Slaves. Yay, this whole movement on reparations. I've been dealing with reparations for many, many, many years. Even before I dealt with the homeless, I was studying reparations in the 70s, early 70s. And I've written some things that will come out in the future on how I look at this subject. But we have come to a point now where I almost fell out of my chair when Kamala Harris and the Democratic candidate said reparations. I like to fell out because that's right in my wheelhouse. The confusion, though, on reparations, on those who think they're for it and those who think they are against it, we monetized the issue. Reparations, y'all, is not about money, and it's not about 40 acres and a mule either. That's a whole nother mythology that's gotten mixed up in there as well. It's got us tripping on things that we shouldn't be even. Well, anyway, the point is, the reparations that we're talking about is actually the 14th Amendment Civil Rights Act of 1866, i.e. the Promissory Note. It is intellectual property. It is your identity. You have that as long as this nation shall not perish from the earth. There's no way to fix this situation financially. There's not enough money. My opinion, because we as a body politic, unlike the Japanese or various Native American tribes or the Jewish communities, we are not a conjoined people. Remember, we come from many different tribes and nations and entities in Africa forced together by the chains of slavery, okay? So we are not the same. And we have never, since being set free from slavery, been able to conjoin ourselves into a body politic. Therefore, we don't trust each other. We won't work together. We fight one another. So, if certain people who are advocating reparations as money, well, let's pick a number. Let's say $20 trillion. $20 trillion to give to black people. That's a can of worms and confusion that will ultimately see us destroyed. I'm gonna tell y'all what. If I was in power and I was a white racist supremacist, something like that, I would advocate giving black folks trillions of dollars. You know why? Because I know what will happen to it. They'll destroy themselves with it. They'll destroy each other, and all that money we gave them, it'll come out, and we'll get it back. And then when they holler, "When my reparations?" I'll say, "We gave it to y'all. You squandered it. Get out of my face with that." It's a trick, y'all. Watch out for the money game. It's about intellectual property. It's about eternal license. So with that, let me give you an analogy. You go to the supermarket. You go to the mall. Everything for life is there. You can't take nothing out of that mall unless you have what? Currency. You got to have cash. You got to have some tender, something, a credit card, something to get you past the cashier. So it is with the Promissory Note 14th Amendment Civil Rights Act of 1866. Everything we need as a people is right here in the United States of America. Education, tax exemption, land, food. What do you want? Justice in the court system, justice in the correctional system. Whatever it is you want in the mall, you can have it. But you got to have the currency to get it out. And your currency is this intellectual property, this legal document in the Constitution called the 14th Amendment Civil Rights Act of 1866, the Promissory Note. That's what it's about, y'all. Don't get it twisted, okay? We'll talk some more about that in depth in the future, but I want you to know reparations is not about money. It's not about property. It's not material things. It's your intellectual property. It's your rights.